martial artist. I wanted to make a video about everything you should need to know for the national tournament coming up in Huntsville, Alabama. So before you can even enter in the area where we're having the tournament, you have to go through a sort of security checkpoint. You'll step through a metal detector after taking off anything that could possibly set off any jewelry or anything. And your bag will also be checked to make sure you don't have any weapons or anything in there. And then you'll actually be allowed to enter into the tournament. So once you go through security, you'll have to pick up one of these packets. This is what the one from last year looked like. You'll have to pick up a packet of something like this, and inside there'll be a spectator guide and some other stuff like if you have any people who are coming with you to watch, you should have some little bracelets, little paper bracelets they can wear to allow them in. And then you'll also have a lanyard with a competitor pass, and on the back it'll actually have all your information on it, like name, rank, height, age, gender, competition, where your ring is, and your ID number. Now, I do recommend getting to your ring early so that you can stretch and warm up before actually competing. Your judges will never start the ring early. However, it is pretty likely that they will start it late. But once everybody is ready, they will begin the competition, and it is divided into 3 different sections. So typically for the first part of competition, it is the form. You'll have 2 competitors do their form in front of 3 judges. The judges will vote usually either by hand or flag to signify who they thought had the better form. Whoever gets the most votes wins that round. So you'll do this multiple times, and then when you're competing for bronze, silver, or gold medal, then the instructor will usually say at the beginning of the round that this is for our bronze, silver, or gold medal. And then once the round is finished, they will call the winner, and they'll usually say, this is our gold medal or bronze medal winner. The next section of competition is usually sparring / player 2 sparring. So for white and yellow belts only, you will do player 2 sparring on a bag. Now for green belts and up, you will do actual sparring against another person. So for those sparring, you'll be called 2 people at a time to spar. There'll be 3 judges, just like in form. Now, when someone does get a point, someone or maybe multiple judges will say break, and then all 3 judges will say what points they saw. And it's basically kind of like form. It's a majority vote thing. So if only one person saw the point, only one judge, then you won't get a point. But if 2 or more people actually saw that point, then that point will be added to your score, and then you will continue. Now, if you get called a strike for hitting to an illegal area or maybe hitting too hard, the judges will call it, and same with the points. Need 2 or more people, more judges to see it in order for it to actually be called a strike. Now, a strike can give the other sparrer from 1 up to 3 points, depending on the severity of the strike. You and the other sparrer will keep sparring until someone reaches 7 points. Whoever reaches 7 points first wins, or if 2 minutes is up. If 2 minutes is up, then whoever has the most points at the end of those 2 minutes will win. But if you are both tied, if you both have the same amount of points by the end of the 2 minutes, then you will go again. You'll go for one last round. Whoever gets that point will win the round. Now you keep doing this, and just like in form, they will call, this is our spar for the silver or gold medal, and then whoever actually wins that rounds, they will announce, this is our gold medal champion or silver medal champion, just like in form. Now for player 2 sparrers, player 2 sparring rules have changed a lot over the years, and I'm honestly not exactly sure what the rules are now, so I can't give much information on that. But I do know you're gonna be sparring a bag, and you're kicking and punching it, using what strikes you want in order to get the most points. You'll be going usually 2 people at a time, and you'll have a judge beside you with a clicker, clicking how many points you get. I believe each dot is 1 point. Now I don't actually have dots on this bag here, but if there was a dot and I kicked it, that would be 1 point, I believe. It might have changed that. At the end of player 2 sparring, they will call who got the gold, silver, and bronze medal based off of who got the most points. And when you are player 2 sparring, you have to hit those dots. If you hit anywhere in between or above or below the dots, it will not be called a point. So any strikes with your front hand usually will not be called a point. And also, please, I don't know what the rules of this are, but please do not do the same 2 moves over and over again. My very first competition, I got silver medal because I was competing for gold and silver, and the person beside me just kept doing this. They just kept doing those 2 moves, and they actually won and got the gold medal. This is why player 2 sparring has changed a lot in the rules. But please do not just board breaking. And everyone will break a different colored board depending on your age, just like we do in class. And now for board breaking, there will be 4 different breakers. There will be a front kick breaker, side kick, and 2 downwards. You have to break all 4 of those using different techniques. Now, if you break all 4, that's gold medal. If you break 3, that's silver. If you break 2, that's bronze. And if you only break 1, you unfortunately do not get a medal. Once you've finished all the different divisions of competition, you will move on to where you actually get your medals. But before you get your medals, usually you'll all line up and you'll be handed your certificates. This is what the one from last year looked like, and they've all kind of been a little different. Last year they just put your name right there, and then I know some of the older ones had like your main judge, what day you got on it, but it's different at every competition. So after you've gotten your certificate, you'll move on to medals. And they will usually give out medals by division. So like they might do form first or maybe sparring. They'll call all the gold, silver, and bronze medal winners up. You'll face them, you'll get your medal on you, you'll bow to them, and then usually you'll run beside the line of competitors and get high fives and then go back to your spots. Now, this is what the medals from last year's national looked like. I have no idea what they're going to look like for this nationals. They're different every year. Now, that is all you should need to know for the national tournament. If this video didn't answer some of your questions, leave a comment in our comment section, and I will try to answer the question if I possibly can. And that's all. I will see you guys in class.